It's like a half an inch off.
Yeah. Taking this off? 42 something, right?
42.5-ish. A little less than that.
Thank you.
It's good enough.
Yeah, I think what you're seeing is our fence is a little lighter.
Yeah, I did just take quite a bit of mess.
I can untie this, right?
All right.
Yeah. Just put it
We're ready to go.
Grab all that.
What else do we need to do from here?
So nobody stand behind you.
Yes.
Careful, guys.
Make sure that no one's behind the rocket. You guys get to the sides as much as possible. Everyone. So, yeah, everyone try and spread out away from the rocket as much as you can. Thank you so much for staying late for us.
We're live on Instagram, right, Thomas?
We are live on Instagram.
We're not live on YouTube. Carlos, can you bring the laptop? No, we're not live.
Payload, are you guys ready to deploy the mask?
Let's go!
So the 1010 is the one that's vertical over here, right?
Yeah, on the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the. We have tape for the igniter. I'll watch it right here. How's my phone doing on charge, Thomas?
So Raphael, we don't plan to launch after classes end. It just so happened to our subscale launch lands on the holidays. It's all based off of NASA's schedule.
This is why we stay alive.
Yeah.
Moments like these.
We had some technical difficulties with the propulsion bay and the recovery, but we got it all figured out. How do you feel, Thomas?
Stressed.
Stressed? All right. Launch reel. We're live. Say hi, Jalissa.
Hi.
We're live. Say hi. Say hi, Zohair.
Hello.
Say hi, Ari. Say hi, Juan. Ronnie!
Wait, hold up. What are we live on?
Instagram.
Ooh, hi, IG. Hi.
Carlos. Aramis.
Yo, yo.
Fortunately, we were able to pick up another one on the end.
We're live on Instagram. Danetti.
What's up?
Bryce. Garrett.
Hello.
Kyle.
Hello. Wait, is this Instagram?
Instagram, yeah. We got 13 people watching.
Look at that.
We are in the Mojave Desert at Friends of Amateur Rocketry.
Okay, another thing for the future.
This is Rick, our mentor.
When people launch their rocket, they don't come out here to clean the rail. They go out and recover it. So if you want a nice, smooth, frictionless rail, somebody needs to come out and clean it off with WD-40 before you launch. Because after you launch, you guys aren't going to come back here to do it. So that way you only do it one time. You do it before you put yours on. That way you don't have to do it afterwards.
Should we pull it off then and clean it, or do you think it's okay?
Well, it's kind of late now. Go ahead and do it now. You just lose like 100 feet of altitude or so.
All right.
We're on high.
Okay, need everybody on the other side if you want a group picture?
Yeah.
On this side, around the back. Quickly. No, around the back.
We're live on Instagram.
Around the back. Corey, around the...
We're live on Instagram.
Sorry. I just messed up.
Oh, what the heck is that?
Elvis, get in here.
Bryce,
Around the back. Around the back.
Next to you, Bryce.
Safety.
Don't walk in front of the rocket.
6 feet apart.
I'm going to squat
Eh.
so I look tiny.
We're wearing masks. We won't post this online.
I mean, we're live, so.
No, well,
Thanks for joining us, guys.
A little closer real quick.
This really means a lot.
We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hang on.
Oh no, I'm smiling. I think I blinked.
Did I block you?
No, you're good.
I made 2 people to raise the rocket.
Let me turn on
You got it?
Everybody else back up at least 5-10 feet.
Hold on, we're
5-10
turning
feet.
on all the switches after it's raised, right?
The deployment charges have to be, turned on when it's raised. You can turn on cameras and whatever you need. All right. The black line
Who's
charges-
filming? You got your phone? I'll film on your phone. I'm about a battery. I'm at like 10%. Okay. Aramis,
ray gun revived me.
you're getting video of this? We're gonna go to the bunker.
Like recorded video.
Okay. We're gonna go to the bunker.
Thanks for coming,
We're
guys.
gonna need that video for everyone.
This is awesome. 14 people.
Like all I have done today.
For those who just came in, we're getting ready to launch the rocket. We had some technical difficulties when we came here, but we figured it out.
Yes.
Elvis, your camera.
The motor casing didn't fit in the propulsion bay,
for the live shot.
and
Live right now.
our recovery chutes were too big. Rick, our mentor, was nice enough to let us borrow a smaller chute, and it fit in the recovery bay perfectly. And shout out to Jacob and Danetti for filing the centering rings for the removable fin system so the motor casing can fit.
Hey Bryce, it shouldn't prematurely do the payload thing, huh? You don't think it will? Okay.
The altimeters are just data logging, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're good.
No altimeter or anything other than it's telling the SD card what time, what altitude.
Nice. That'll be really valuable to look at.
Yeah. I didn't test if the SD card thing works, but it works on my RD.
Look at that butte.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Supposedly that's for safety, so it doesn't
So
come
wait,
down where people are.
do we get to stand here when they shoot the thing?
No, we go stand way over there.
Yeah, and
behind
also
concrete.
we're also dropping a thing, so. If it lands on
HPR? What's HPR? Masonic? Are you looking for facilities to launch at?
Recovery, arming? It's already on. The ultimate, like all the recovery stuff? Okay,
Jimmy! Jimmy's watching.
it's done now.
keep that lesson in mind.
Oh, I see. Say hi to Jimmy, guys.
Hi Jimmy. I miss you, Jimmy. Hello, Jimmy.
Say hi to Jimmy. Say hi to Jimmy.
Jimmy Coon.
Alright, nobody walk in front of me because you might accidentally bump the switch.
Say hi to Jimmy.
Hey Jimmy, what's up? Check her out.
Check her out, Jimmy.
We turned the payload itself on.
3-inch diameter airframe. Posed some issues at the beginning, but we got it all figured out.
Yes.
I don't want to do it.
As recovery lead, will hold you responsible.
Just to give you guys a quick overview of the facility, it's a really nice day out. Really cold in the morning, but as it approached noon, it got a little bit warmer. And right now, I think we're sitting at a comfortable 65 degrees Fahrenheit, which is perfect. Yes, Jose, it's a solid propellant rocket. Do you remember what motor we're using? Corey?
It's a K class motor, like a 696, 695, I think, or like a 965. K class motor, full scale's an L class motor, L1390G for full scale.
I hope that answers your question, Jose.
Yep. K motor, L motor.
This is a certified vibe moment.
Yes. Brought to you by Long Beach Rocketry.
Either the parachute will deploy on the eve of the find, or something bad will happen, and it'll be in the
A little
ground.
more, a little bit more. A little more. There you go.
You are welcome, Jose.
There's no way you can set that up to get a good shot of it going.
What?
Like we have for full scale. You don't have a tripod or anything, but set it up and whenever.
I actually don't know the specs of the motor right now. We have the data sheet at our
I know, I told him. They said,
bunker. If you're still here after the launch, I'll let you know that info. What's up, Danetti?
What's up, Thomas?
Say hi to Instagram Live.
What's up, Instagram?
We got 17 people watching. Woo!
Hey, my hat is out tonight.
What's up?
My follow me, guys. Thomas, no one's recording you, dude.
No, it's fine. I do this every now and again, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really nice day out. Clear skies, absolutely no wind. What else we got? Yeah, so we gotta get in these bunkers when we're launching the rockets, just in case the recovery bay doesn't work.
No, she's working.
She's working, but just in case they don't work, we don't get hit in the head with a falling rocket.
No, the mass sim is gonna drop. So.
Oh yeah, that's important. Yeah. Oh, so instead of a payload, they use a mass sim for the payload.
Yeah, we just use an aluminum block.
Yep, to replicate the weight of the payload, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Everyone's recording us, right?
What's up?
My phones are too.
Yeah, my phone's about to die. Dude, it's a beautiful day. Look at that.
Attaboy, Kyle. Sandra.
I would say about 150 feet. Jose, the distance, the approximate distance from the bunkers to the launch rail. So Corey, our co-team lead over there, is getting a brief by our safety officer, Elvis, and I think Corey gets to push the button today. Hell yeah! These are what the bunkers look like. It's like solid concrete.
They're putting a camera right? Or wait, what did they do?
Yeah, they're setting up the camera to tape as it goes.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is a beautiful day to launch rockets, Vicky. Who pushed the button? I think Corey gets to push a button. Vicky.
How do you hear you? That was crazy, actually.
Here while we do the whole thing.
No, we have to bunker up because the aluminum mass is gonna be falling.
We're not pushing the button yet. We're setting up a camera so we can get a nice shot of the rocket when it's launching.
I'm so tempted to just like duck out there and watch it.
All right, first timers. How do you feel, Carlos?
Nervous
Nervous? Why are you nervous?
because I did some of the stuff, and if it goes bad, they're all gonna blame me. But it wasn't me. It would be. It wasn't me. It was the machinist.
Ronnie, have you been to a launch before?
No, this is my first time.
How do you feel?
I don't know. It's weird. Like, I hope everything goes well. But honestly, I just want to see what happens to the mask when it comes out. I want to know like what the noise is. That's really what I care about.
All right. Zenny, how does it feel to be at your first launch?
Pretty exciting. We've spent a lot of time on, designing and building this, so it's nervous to see if it's gonna work. But
All right.
A lot of confidence.
I feel the same way. Garrett, your first launch, how does it feel?
Oh yeah, man. First time around the block.
This is our payload leads, Garrett and Kyle, and this is definitely not their first launch.
Hey, hell of a job today, guys. This is the best part. Get ready.
Or the worst part for me.
First launch, how does it feel?
Nervous.
Good job.
Nervous?
Here we go.
Spent so much time troubleshooting. It's either gonna be a very good 5 minutes.
The
from now or a
payload
very bad
is
5 minutes.
yes. So for this is our subscale launch. So our payload is a block of aluminum or a mass sim,
Get some video, guys.
and that is what
will be separated from the payload bay. And it's about to launch soon.
Coming to the site, Cal Poly people. You don't have to be in a bunker.
Garrett, Kyle.
A rocket.
Where's Garrett and Kyle? Garrett, Kyle, can you guys come here? What? Come here.
Let's go, boys.
Did they switch?
Hang on.
You guys good? Yeah, I don't know how to set this off.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I've never done this before.
15 seconds delay.
I assume it's fairly simple, but I don't want to mess this up.
Okay, there should be a key in it.
Thanks, Donnie.
There's not a key in it. There's no key. It's pointed at safe.
Okay.
Sexy seal. I love that emoji.
You're at the wrong.
What's going on? Somebody doesn't know how to set up the
Jacob
rocket.
doesn't know how to trigger it.
Mohicon.com. I appreciate you. We appreciate you.
What's going on?
David, oh my gosh. We went to middle school together. Hi, David. We went to middle school together. Thanks for joining us.
Such a good host.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're one, bro.
Thank you.
All right.
What's up? We have 18 people watching. Welcome, whoever just joined. We're launching our first subscale for this year's competition. I think we're having a little bit of a technical difficulty right now because of what's going on with the launch button. Here we go, here we go! Oh! Come on, recovery.
Deploy.
Here we go. Alright, guys. Y'all better lose it when recovery deploys.
Something happened.
Something came out.
Delete the main. Grab him. He's still lost. Alright. Grab. Watch it. Drug is good.
It's that red dot, right?
Yep. Step first, dude. There it is. She's drifting.
You guys see it?
Can't see it over there. We're running. She'll be by the entrance. Come on. Let's get that mess in. Here we go. Watch for payload.
Do you guys see it? I don't see it. Holy crap.
Block the sun out. Okay. And it's right above the sun. Right above the sun. To the right of the sun and up. You can see it in the sunlight. There it is.
I'm blind.
Right there.
I think I'm blind.
I think I'm blind.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am blind.
It's right in front. It's right. Come on. Where's Maine? Oh, she's in there. Yeah.
Did the main deploy?
We'll find out. I don't know. Did you guys see Maine? I don't know if I saw Maine. Did you guys see Maine? No, we didn't see Maine.
Oh no.
Oh crap.
Where's that? Right there, on the floor. Behind you, right here. Thomas.
What's up?
Hey, man, I'm gonna grab my phone up over there.
Where'd you put it?
I know I dropped it.
So it looks like our main parachute didn't deploy. We're gonna run out and see what happened.
Oh, black powder's still alive.
Crap. Wait, so Rick said drogue deployed?
Drogue did deploy. Yeah,
But main didn't deploy?
main didn't deploy.
Oh no. Yeah. So for those who just joined, we just launched a rocket. The drogue parachute deployed, but main did not. So hopefully there's not much damage to the airframe, because due to COVID we can't really afford new material for the rocket.
8-inch motor. Oh, watch out. Setting it off.
Appreciate that, man.
Did you see it
No.
come down?
As soon as
I didn't see it at all.
It disappeared in the sun.
so was that an altimeter problem?
Could be. That's what they were discussing back there. Not sure.
Or we didn't seal the freaking propulsion bay
I would think
correctly?
it would be an altimeter.
Okay.
Well, we'll see if the payload's still in there. If it did.
No, we didn't trigger the payload.
It was
sequence.
autonomous, right?
Yeah, but Kyle had to trigger it.
Okay.
Once he pushed the button, then the autonomous sequence started.
Oh, so he had to arm it.
Yeah.
Alright.
But he didn't arm it since we didn't get the main parachute deployed.
I don't 4,000?
Our target apogee was 4,000 feet, David.
I don't know how it changed because we were underweight. We were like 2 pounds.
So, main didn't deploy?
I think so. I didn't see the rocket the entire time, so I don't know. I didn't see it. It didn't look like it was hard to see. It didn't look like there was a second.
Looks like we're climbing this gate. I am not fit. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Just kidding. Crawling underneath.
This is rough.
Yesterday morning I was in a hurry. I forgot to take off my sweat.
Here I go.
Nice.
Gotta get that shot, you know?
Mission Impossible stuff. Hey, Thomas, can you,
Yeah, I got you.
Are you sure? Yeah. I mean, I could just lean that up against there. I'll come get it.
You guys walking around?
There's like a little thing.
I see.
Give me that stupid thing I ran back and forth to get it for no reason.
I'm dirty. Oh.
Yeah, I went over.
Hey guys, for those who just joined, we just launched our rocket. The drogue parachute deployed. However, we believe the main did not deploy. So we're gonna see what happened. So we're kind of spreading out right now. looking for where it landed. Hopefully it's close, because I need to use the restroom really bad. Deployment altitude for main is 700 feet. I'm not sure if we're still using stratologers though. I'll ask the recovery lead and I'll get back to you, David. Yeah, we just launched it, Georgian. So what happened was our main, or our drogue parachute deployed, but our main didn't. So we're looking for the rocket now to see what happened. We had a lot of issues today, and we didn't think we were going to launch today, but we made ends meet. However, the result wasn't what we hoped for, but we can only learn from our mistakes, right? Solid propellant. I'm not on the recovery team, so I won't be able to answer those questions. However, when I meet the recovery lead somewhere in that field, I'll ask him and I'll let you guys know. I'm a structures guy. You guys can't see right now, but I'm actually really hot, and I'm wearing a Heat Tech long sleeve. So my pits are like just making juice right now. Target apogee was 4,000 feet. Thanks, David. You guys left a big high standard when you guys left. We use carbon fiber fins, Denny. We use clipped Delta carbon fiber fins. We're probably like half a mile from the facility, and I am hot. Hey Matt, unfortunately it didn't go as well as we hoped for. Our drogue deployed, and but our main didn't, so we're kind of looking for the rocket right now.
Yeah, and also something
We're in the Mojave Desert. You did?
Yeah, but it wasn't ours.
Oh, crap. My pits are like wet right now.
When we looked at it, it went to like right under the, what was it called? The sun to the right a little bit. That was it. I don't remember seeing it after that.
Ooh, is that Jacob over there? He's really far. Oh no, that's Garrett. Jacob's over there. Thanks, Matt. What's up? Our full scale last year we walked like a mile out.
Oh shit.
But this is really far for subscale. But the Rocky did kind of go at an angle, so.
I hope we're not missing it.
Yeah. We got it. We found it. Hey, guys!
They found it!
Uh-oh. It looks like someone did a really...
What?
Somebody shrugged really bad, so it doesn't look too good.
Oh.
And this is abnormally far for a subscale launch, so... Oh no, Matt, did you guys find out what happened or why it didn't open?
That's what we're going out to look at right now.
If payload's not in there, then we can go back to yes. That's pretty far. Alright, Thomas. Is it still in one piece? What do you think?
Garrett or Kyle did a really bad shrug. So I don't think it looks too good, but
good sign.
we'll find out. We'll find out. I'm gonna walk back quick, guys. You let me know what happened. Just kidding.
You wouldn't miss it. I should still look.
Yeah, let's go, Ethan.
Door open, mask didn't deploy.
Oh.
Door. So Zanetti said that the payload door opened, but the mass sim did not deploy.
I guess it just didn't have enough time without the main parachute to...
Oh, main didn't deploy at all?
Main didn't deploy.
Oof.
Yeah. So black powder is still alive in there.
Oh, wow. So it's...
I would think.
Is that an electrical problem?
Okay, if I can get you guys to stop right here, I want to get like pictures of some of you guys walking towards the rocket.
How's that fin looking, Jacob?
How's what now?
The fin on this side?
Yeah, if you could walk back over there.
Hey, payload door looks like it's still okay.
Yeah. She's durable.
I thought we were taking a group photo.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I was gonna touch it.
How's the shear fin?
One of them slightly backed out. It looks like it tried to deploy.
Okay, your door is on that section?
Yes.
Okay. And so the door's
So
open.
the drogue, as you can see, the drogue deployed. However, are the fins solid? Yeah, the fins are okay. No, it looks like it popped out because it fell. You know?
I'll get back there, been down there so I get a
What
perfect.
happened, maybe?
Get some pictures.
I'd be interested to see if it's a parachute problem or an electrical problem. One of the altimeters is having like an... Ooh, the hot glue came undone.
Oh, so actually.
See on the switch?
Ooh.
The bottom one.
Oh, so you think that's...
The one on my side, it's sticking out. The hot glue came
But both
undone.
altimeters are running.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
What is that sound?
Listen, guys.
Isn't that power loss during flight?
If you find any rocket parts and or like trash, if you could bring it back, because like 15 years ago when we used to come out from searching, there'd be
This is
trash
the
all
payload
over
bay.
the place, and you see something shine, and you walk over to it, it's like somebody put a camera.
You can see the Massim aluminum block right there. The door deployed, but the Massim did not eject.
You're joking. What?
Oh, there's nothing come out there.
It had telemetry on the way over here. I checked.
It had what?
It had telemetry on the way over here. It's still good.
What's the status?
It's still on?
It's still like ready to go.
Well, it's not on here anymore.
440, David.
I want to turn it on and see if it works. What a prize.
It's a little siren for no reason.
Sounds like 4,270, right? 4,270.
Something, yeah, something close to 42, like 6 or 7.
But press that button again to deploy the.
I think it probably broke the gearbox. It's really terrible.
Because it just turned and sucked it back on there and you press the button.
Yeah.
So the third is going to place.
That would be 5,000 or 4,000.
When it came down,
Sounds like 5,000.
which is honestly pretty cool.
Thomas, did you see what I found?
What'd you find?
You'll be able to
Aluminum
find out
parts.
when you get back.
Like a span and part of like a fuselage.
Of-
Airframe.
Of ours?
Yeah, behind Garrett. He's directly behind him.
Baby!
Yeah, at least we got it back.
Wait, it's... This is not ours, is it? Oh no. That didn't turn out well.
That's not ours.
I know.
Okay, so somebody on the
Are we gonna have a second subscale? Yeah, wait. We're gonna be slightly larger. What do you mean second subscale? We all do. Are you sure? No. You didn't fail?
Because first we need to, okay, you guys have to have eye protection. Here. Because we don't know if the black powder charges, are still live or not. Yes.
So we're gonna open up the propulsion bay to see if the black powder charges have been deployed. Jacob's pulling out the shear pins right now.
That one, did we just shut the top off of it? No, it's still there.
So it should have been even softer.
It landed open, didn't it?
Yeah.
The motor probably lost connection, like the wire probably broke. I don't know how the heck.
Screwing them out is better than pulling them because if you break off the head, then it's hard to get the rest of it out.
No, the only reason we're using a Massim for a payload is because it's a subscale. Our payload can't be. Yeah.
It definitely tried to deploy because it looks like the shear pins are
Pushed out.
they're pushed sideways. Yeah.
Could that have just been from impact?
That way. That's possible, but
These two don't look like it's just impact.
yeah,
We'll
it
find
looks-
out, right?
I mean, the other one was also bent back. I think it tried to deploy. But
Ooh, 256 pins. Do we use 440 shear pins or 256, Jacob?
Otherwise, this would have been in pieces into the ground.
yeah.
Jacob, do we use 440 shear pins?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's asking that?
David. He's a LBR alum.
Okay, very slowly. Okay, let me
Pulling out the
feel
chute.
how hard that is. Yeah.
So that's too tight.
It's kind of hard, but then also you have to think about this.
Okay.
These shear pins, they actually went through, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they would have been like maybe also preventing this to move past the shear pins.
That's possible. Yeah.
That is burning on the end, right?
Okay. So there's no. It was brand new before.
Yeah, it fired, definitely.
Yeah, the
So the electronics worked like they were
Electronics
supposed
worked.
So it's just
This was
tightly packing of it.
This was a combination of tightly packed and these shear pins sticking, way through there. It might have got caught, when it hit the shear pins and just,
About that much was sticking through.
yeah. Okay. And
so looks like the black
okay,
powder just
but
did discharge.
ideally, with deployment bags, you don't need this.
Yes, sir, man.
Because this goes like that. That's one of the reasons for using deployment bag. You don't need this blanket here. And these are to protect this right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just had a whole lot of stuff scrunched into this little tube here.
Okay.
Which parachute did you decide to
This
use?
was the 48 that you had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And even with that, it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Or another thing that you could have done. This is a good time for me to test this out. Since we're here. Okay. Go ahead and walk back with that thing. Let's see if this would have deployed. Okay. This is kind of why I wanted to do a pull test. That's how it would have blew out, and did the parachute pull out? No. This deployment bag works really good. Hold on real tight, but nothing's pulling the parachute out of the bag now, is it?
No,
Okay,
because the shock cord is just taut there.
Yeah, this had to be, and just so you see now why I wanted to do the pull-out test.
Yeah.
And the pull-out test, we might have caught the shear pins hanging up the parachute, but let me undo.
Is it cool if I can
Okay. If this was longer, this part was longer, like maybe this much longer, watch what would have happened. Oh, yeah, hold on to that.
I was waiting if the main deployed when I triggered.
This would have pulled out. But that was too short. It didn't allow this to stretch out long enough to pull the parachute out.
I
Okay?
think it was just that this part was too long. That kept the deployment bag. But if the deployment bag.
Well, yeah, either that one was too long or this one was too short. But this is something, when you guys go back, it's something you have to do. After you put everything all together, then you need, okay, let's see how this is going to work. The drogue worked fine, but you still do that test, pull out the nose cone and payload, and then walk with it to make sure everything stretches out and the chute comes out. And then the same thing with the main, like we did this. And just keep walking back, and everything should boom, 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 pop out. Okay? Okay. The deployment bag, we didn't need that extra thing there. Deployment bag, you could always stick the parachute in the bag. Like, okay, here's your deployment bag. The parachute could have been in here for protection, and then all the line rode up on top like this. And that way, this is not like really big, this is like smaller. But really, you kind of had a whole lot for that little teeny compartment. Compound it with the shear pins, and then not being able to do the pull-out test. Okay. Okay. Other than that, other than just stuff was packed in a little too tight, and the shear pins, and if it got past the shear pins, then it still wouldn't have deployed because of this thing. Okay. Okay. But your timers, blowing out the drogue and the main, if it would have, all that kind of, your electronics worked fine. It was just an issue of this bottom part pulling the chute out. Okay?
Okay.
So when you get back, are you gonna do what we just did here?
Here at Bar or
Yeah, back at Long Beach.
Yeah. We'll
How many
make
times
sure.
you gonna do it?
Probably 100.
Five or so, just to make sure it always works. And if you do like the third time something's not working, then you know, okay, we need to fix it, and then do 5 more that work. Okay. Yeah. For our high stuff, we used to do a 10 out of 10. If we're doing something and it didn't work 10 times in a row, if it worked like 8 out of 10, then we had to like fix something and then make sure it works 10 times again.
Okay.
Because 10 out of 10 is 100%, right?
Yeah.
You want your rocket to work 100% or like 80%?
100% would really nice.
Okay. You guys are really fortunate the drogue came out. That's what saved a lot of your stuff here. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rick.
Also, did you see how everybody was all scattered out? I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but yeah, let me, so I'm not in the sun talking to you guys. But I don't care if you have GPS or whatever. I tell you a whole bunch of stories. I'll tell you one. Stanford came down with a 2-stage, and we launched it. It was a little windy. They were going to 15,000 feet. They had 3 GoPros, a whole bunch of electronics and stuff in there. 2-stage. The booster went up, separated. The second stage fired. The booster came down just over the fence by far. The chute didn't deploy. The sustainer went up, and we were waiting and waiting. And he kind of disappeared. And I said, "What's the altitude?" And they said, "We don't know it. The GPS stopped working at launch." So we had a 3-inch rocket. Yours is 3-inch?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Theirs was painted like your Long Beach sweater colors, maroon. And I said, well, okay, you're supposed to go 13,000 feet. You got a maroon colored rocket. And we don't know where it's at. And so we searched all afternoon, like right now, for it out there. Couldn't find it. I came back 2 days later, searched the next day. Only because it had 3 GoPros in it. I thought, if I find them, maybe they'll give me one of them. Couldn't find it, it's still out there. But whether you have GPS or not, one more example. I got tons of them. I used to draw the line, 10-foot line. When people launched rockets, I saw it come down. I go like this, in the direction, 10-foot line like that in the dirt. Every launch, GPS or not. And so anyway, I drew my line, and half hour later, I'm looking out there, and there's like 6 of them out there, and my line is pointing out there. And it's like, whatever. 2 hours later, they come back, can't find the rocket. I said, do you want that rocket? Oh yeah, it's our second stage, we put a lot of time in it. And I brought it to my line, and I said, see this line right here? Your rocket is out there, and I saw you guys searching out there. And so, so if we go out and we'll find it, and I said, yeah, this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to walk to that little thing between those 2 little peaks on the horizon, and I want you guys to line up 50 feet apart this side of me. And when I do that with groups, I never walk to the rocket, because if I find it, they don't learn anything, kind of. And so I intentionally walked a little bit to this side, hoping that one of them would find it. And so we're going out there, and sure enough, one of them, I found it! Yeah, we didn't need him. I couldn't believe it. All right, whatever. Yeah, because he found it.
What school was this?
Okay, so long story short, when you launch a rocket, because we were spread out all over. How many of you actually saw the rocket when it came down, hit the horizon? Just 3 people?
Maybe.
Okay, so if you would have drew a line, then one last story. We launched a rocket for a TV commercial that you see on TV pretty soon. You'll recognize where we're at. And the first one we launched, and I watched it, and I drew a line out there, and it was about a little later than this. It was about 10 minutes to sundown. And so, you know, I'm cleaning up because, you know, we had to lock up stuff and whatever. And like half hour later, you know, like 8 of them, we can't find it. And it's like, okay, I'll come out and get it for you. Okay, would you know where it's at? And I said, well, pretty sure. And so I went on my line and walked about a mile out. It was a big 6-inch rocket. Walked about a mile out and walked within 10 feet of where the rocket came down. Okay, and if you have like several people spaced out, then guaranteed you're going to find it. Even if you have GPS, because GPS stops working about 50% of the time out here when people are back at the university and testing it. Okay, we turned it on. Okay, why don't you drive your car down there? Oh yeah, it works fine. Okay, if you've ever seen like rocket launches, just lots of shaking and G-forces and all that kind of stuff. If you're testing electronics in your lab, you know, take that rocket and turn things on and go like this and see if they still work, because that's what it's going to experience on your rocket flight. And one last thing, paint your rocket white.
Okay.
If you look out here off in distance, you see a lot of long black shadows, and that's what your rocket's going to look like. You know, if you paint it white, if you look way off in the horizon there, what kind of things stand out?
Blue.
All those white buildings.
things.
Yeah, white things painted white. And then, if you want to paint your rocket maroon or something like that, school colors for the competition, you do that when you get the competition. Okay. And if you paint it white, then it's easy to paint any color over it. Okay, I'm done talking.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you very much.
Recovery, you guys got you guys go home. I'm gonna find me those 3 GoPros.
You guys gonna drive and pick me up, right?
I'm gonna find me those 3 GoPros.
Rick. Thank you for everything that you did.
They're still out here. You think they're alive?
Thanks, Donnie. Appreciate it.
Odds are you can Frankenstein at least one of them to work out of 3, right?
I mean,
how long they've been out here.
True.
It's 4. Wait, does somebody have the fin? I think Joseph grabbed it. Okay, cool.
Let me be my...
Bruh.
Alright, guys.
That was...
You guys heard what happened.
Oh wow, I'm stupid. There's a handle on this tripod.
Oh. We're probably gonna head back, clean up, drive home.
Good stuff.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Starbase and Stacy Hendrickson for allowing us, Long Beach Rocketry, to use their facility during this COVID-19 pandemic. Without Starbase and Stacy, this would not be possible. So huge shout out to them. And thank you so much, guys, for tuning in and watching us through this journey of building our rocket and launching it. Hopefully rules don't change and things go smoothly and we're able to launch our full scale here again. Until then, stay safe. We appreciate the support and peace out.